freely, so preciously, and take from her sparingly. She says to share with others what you have learned from me, and be still and breathe ever patiently. For the web of life has woven what it is to be. But you must still choose your own path, you will see. And lastly, the wise woman said to me, listen to the wise one, well within me. To walk my path in balance is to be free. More than just words. So mote it be. Can I speak to you today at the Knightsbridge anti-fracking rally, which several hundred people turned up, and obviously women Westwood, Vanessa Ryan, the Bee women were there. And today, in honour of the statement about grandmothers, I'm one of the 13 indigenous tribes grandmothers, and I want to say I am grandmother of man, I am mother of man, I am daughter of man, and I am granddaughter of man. And that is the eternal circle.
I'm going to do what is known as the Guardian's Vow. By fire, by water, by earth, by air, by sun, by moon and standing stone will solemnly swear to hold this place for time and done. I, by sword, hold on,
And I by guile, and I by wile.
and both will smile upon this trial.
And we will stand, and we will stay.
The Guardians are returned on another day.
And in the words of a far greater God than we could ever be.
They shall not grow old as we that remain grow old. Age shall not weary them.
All the years instead.
At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we shall remember them. And we shall honour them. And what we're talking about is certain cremated human remains taken from this circle from over there, with the intention possibly putting them in a museum. It is our intention to see them reburied. We are also talking here about skeletal remains and cremated human remains in trophy cabinets up there in the visitor centre. We want them reburied in the fullness of time. We are not against them studying for science and for education. What we are against is them keeping them out in perpetuity. They were laid to rest. They should remain at rest. We have conducted a 5-year campaign thus far, and we will continue until they are returned. Another thing we're dealing with today, which will become apparent later, is we are in opposition to the MOD's plans to build there on the horizon directly where the consultation papers. Those consultation papers need to be in by the 1st of April. They can be sent free post. You can do it through email, but we'll talk about that later. But for now, I think it's time for a bit of music, and we'll start with a song, I think, from Susan, if she would.
Forms my upturned face, the land stones with equal grace, approach with clarion, clash and drum, walk as many, walk as one, the breath of summer touches the throng, among the stones the revellers drum, drunk on moments filled with rites, a multitude breathes, sings as one, fall into the other world, spiral patterns move my hands, fall into the other world, spiral patterns move my hands, close your eyes, whisper on the breeze. Lord Soul, he warms my upturned face. The land, the stones, with equal grace, as elders leave us one by one. Unwritten wealth goes to the grave. Lord Soul, he warms my upturned face. The land, the stones, with equal grace. So Druids stand and chant the rites, casting spells with magic stuff. The ravens carried on the wind, a shiny feather flutters down, an offering waiting to be found. Raven crows observing us, watch them fly above the stones. Crows are swooping as clouds go by, watch them fly above the stones. Crows are swooping as clouds go by. Lord Soul, he warms my upturned face. The land, the stones, with equal grace. A hungry grown for pestilence is favoured by a kingly hand. A solstice child dance with glee, barefoot on the sacred ground. The stones look on this pagan girl, give the future to her hands. Power surges through her feet, encapsulate as time is still. Power surges through her feet, encapsulate as time is still. As we leave, she'll take our place, so they'll never stand alone. As we leave, she'll take our place, so they'll never stand alone. I'd like you to sing the chorus, Lord Soul. Lord Soul, he warms my upturned face. The land, the stones, with equal grace. A
hold on. In. And hold on.
Gods were here. Also here to find. Sun, the tide, the stars decide, and nature creates the desire. The ram set free. Circle of stone with blood and bone. tree.